everybody, and welcome to another session of PairOfSocks Lost here on Hero Club Live. I am your Dungeon Master, Dylan McCullum, and if you don't know who we are Hero Club, and Hero Club Live is not the thing that we usually do. If you want to know what we usually do, well, that's our podcast, Hero Club. Hero Club is our podcast where we take our TTRPG sessions that we record live around a table, we edit them down with sound effects and music into these tight, taut, fun little audio anthologies of all different kind of genres. We got noir, we got space, we got western, we got Christmas, a few Christmas. We got how would you describe Johnny Pineapples in a single genre? Quickly.
Bar.
That doesn't do it enough.
Island?
Stoner comedy.
Stoner comedy. That is probably, that's probably the best way to describe it. If we got stoner comedy, we also got slasher comedy.
Wait, which one is the space one?
What?
Is that the one I did?
No.
You were not in
yes,
Rift
technically yes, because that one was our space Tarantino.
But there was another space one?
Yes, there was.
What was it called? I'm curious for myself. I haven't heard all of them, and now I want to go.
Wait, what's the other?
The one you were in, John, is called Clustermuck, and then
yes,
it's the Rift Rats.
Hannah, you're in both. The other one is
Rift
Rats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rift Rats. Great. I'm gonna get out my phone and go to Hero Club podcasts and download them.
Oh, what a wonderful little plug!
Are you gonna leave a review also?
Yeah, you might want to leave a review.
Because words matter. Words are
powerful. This is a great space season that I just learned about years later. Well, anyway, gang. This is our second live stream campaign, PairOfSocks Lost. I will tell you more about what this campaign is and what we do here, and we'll get into a recap about what has been going on for the past 17 sessions. But first, let's meet our players. We're down a Natasha for this evening, but don't worry, I have a seamless way of writing Griselda out of the story, and you're just gonna have to wait to hear about it from this incredible top-notch DM right here. So let's go talk to our players. Let's start with John. John, tell us who you're playing and whatever the hell you want to say.
Hello, my name is John Madison, and I play Tone, an artificer, wizard, arcane chef who has lost his sense of taste, which is very difficult to cook when you don't have a sense of taste. And if you're watching, please support the WGA strike and and share and spread the word about that strike and share all of that information to everyone you can.
Yeah, that's just the overarching theme, very much so. I think we're gonna hear that quite a lot, and we should hear that quite a lot. Yeah, support the strike, everyone. And not that anyone in this chat would, but don't be a scab. Okay, and moving on to Jasmine. Jasmine, tell us who you are, who you're playing, whatever else the hell you want to say, please.
Yeah, hi, I'm Jasmine. I am playing Zara, who is a halfling rogue / fighter. And yeah, go out there on the picket lines every day. They're out there. Mm-hmm. Join us.
Yeah, if it wasn't clear, we have a lot of writers, and actors and people in the entertainment industry in general, who are pretty much all standing in solidarity with each other. So, yeah, that's a big thing for us here. Let's go over to Hannah. Hannah, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you wanna say.
Hello, I'm Hannah. I play Marabella Graveneye, a level 4 Grave Domain Cleric of the Grave. Pew pew. And my fun fact today is that in the summer, the Eiffel Tower is 15 centimeters taller than in the winter.
Say more right now.
Yeah, I'm actually why?
Because of thermal expansion. So there's more kinetic energy and the particles move around more, and when things warm up, they expand. So Eiffel Tower gets a little bit taller because it's all metal.
I'm going to have to do my own research on that one.
Feel free to look it up.
We'll see.
Yeah, it sounds pretty fake to me. I don't know.
Gonna have to use my critical thinking skills that I have.
For some reason,
trust me, I teach science, so everything checks out.
Based off of watching
what
John
that has to
Wick
do
a
with
few times, I believe it's more likely that there's a rogue radio station that talks about hitmen than that happens. So, just so you know.
Well, maybe there are more hitmen in the summer, so it needs to get bigger to tell more about them.
Now that
I just realized
I believe
that is stolen directly from the Warriors, which
you just
I know.
Realized that.
Yeah,
Didn't you say that like 1,000 times while we watched the movie?
probably, knowing my brain.
Someone did. Someone referenced the Warriors
Folks
while we watched that.
in the chat watching the stream, if you haven't seen the Warriors, I highly recommend it. It was really good.
And moving on
Love
over
the Warriors.
to Marty. Marty, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
I'm Marty Abbey Schneider. I play Golzog Intestine Scarf, the orc monk who lost his nerve, but found it again. He's pretty sure. Any second now, he's going to get sent back to his home of the Red Spine Canyon where the other orcs live.
He is in his victory lap.
Positive.
Mm-hmm.
He's just helping people out until he gets sent home. And I don't know how much more of this strike I can take. How long has it been? How much longer is it going to be? I don't know. And we all have to stay strong. Byforce, please type it in if you want to say it. I'll say it plenty of times tonight. Yeah, that's everything. I just got to stay strong, even though it's been
so many hours.
I'm not sure how long.
Yeah, it's been endless at this point. And like I said before, I'm Dylan McCullum. I am the DM of this campaign, PairOfSocks Lost. It is based off of the 5e adventure Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We are so far past. Some of the names and the maps are the same. I have taken this book apart. And it's made it harder for me, but also more fun, because it is just a whole big mashup of things that I liked. As a kid, it is just the Phantom Tollbooth, Narnia, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Wizard of Oz, all wrapped up in a giant bow of fan fiction that I'm forcing my friends to walk through and affect with their fun choices and powers. So please join us and have a good time. And yeah, that would be wonderful if you would join us now. All right, let us get into the recap, shall we? Let's get into my recap music. It's my favorite. Honestly, this might be my favorite moment of every session, and then it's all downhill from here. Just me talking alone for a while. Before these heathens ruin everything. Last we left off, our party found themselves in the heat of battle against some bullywugs, a bullywug knight, and a snail with odd protrusions on its face and a golden gleaming magical shell that some of them learned was the son of their traveling companion and Griselda's mount, Sierra. His name, some of them learned, and only some of them still have no idea what's going on, but there's a whole plot line happening under the surface that a couple of them know about, and it seems very important. His name we learned was Avion. Avion was able to seemingly save the life of his rider, the Bullywug Knight, as the party was able to strike down the rest of the Bullywugs, who seemed to be holding the Lady of the Lake, this serpentine, dragon-esque monster creature mermaid, imprisoned for some reason. Griselda then, using a gifted voice, a voice of a mermaid, sang out and harmonized with the Lady of the Lake song, breaking the spell, being able to talk with the mermaid once again, being granted scales of the mermaid, which will serve as passports to travel through the mysterious mist and fog that surround the borders of Prismere. Shortly after this all happened, and with almost no time to object or say any different, the Lady of the Lake had granted Griselda more power thanks to 3 nat 20s that Natasha rolled in a row. Essentially turning her into a mermaid. Basically. Basically, she has mermaid powers now. And mermaid and so does Ladybug. Basically, that's what's happening. But to hone those mermaid powers and to understand what they all mean, and to understand more about what happened to the rest of her sisters and brothers, the Lady of the Lake requests some time alone with Griselda as she teaches her the ways of the water. And I said ways, not way, as to avoid copyright. And I've done such a good job. Now, she opens up a weird watery portal, and they step through, and they go there. Leaving you all beaten and battered, but successful at the edge of this lake, along with your Paragon frenemy, another frenemy, and guide, Iris. So, and I will say, here, I'll actually roll for it. Let's see if Sierra goes with her. Above a 10, Sierra goes with her. Below a 10, Sierra stays with you. Okay. Sierra still almost shell-shocked at what has happened. Looks at Griselda and says, "No. I can't retain any more information. You go. I need to be here. Find solid ground. Gain composure. I'd ruin your special moment." And I'm sure Natasha will be mad that Sierra's not with her, but the dice made it so. So, group, what would you like to do while you're not muted?
Long rest.
You want a long rest? Okay.
I mean, guys, does that sound...
Yes, that sounds great. I would love a long
very
rest.
close to being
But
As
wow.
we're like setting up camp here and stuff, can I would like to take a bit of plant life and cast decompose on it and then go over and feed it to Sierra.
There's like a...
Have you been able to do that this whole time?
Yeah, I did it a few days ago.
Okay.
I could do it on people too. And she
Well, I guess
reaches out her hands.
Ah, no, it's fine.
Make a animal handling check with advantage.
Okay. Okay, bye. Oh, my animal handling's not bad. That's funny. 11?
11. You put the food down, and Sierra again, seems to just kind of be sitting there still, doesn't acknowledge you that you've done it. But after you've left, you see that slowly Sierra starts to eat. After enough time has passed and it's just been in front of her for a while. So it clearly is appreciated or was needed, but you didn't get any like warmth in return for your gesture.
Mirabelle watches from far away. I'll take it.
Should we like take watches before we while we all sleep?
Probably. I'm still feeling, all right. I've got a couple of spells left and still have a nice chunk of strength left.
Okay. I might need to a companion to take my watch with me, because if I get sucked off while it's just me taking the watch, then you guys are unprotected, and I don't want that.
Are you saying you want someone to watch you get sucked off?
No, I want them to watch you guys and protect you in case I get sucked off.
Right.
I'll take watch with you.
Okay.
To make sure nobody gets sucked off.
All right. Well, don't keep me from getting sucked off. If I get sucked off, let me go back to my family. But in case I am taking watch and then I get sucked off, you guys won't be unprotected for that time.
Bozo,
yeah?
can we say another thing other than sucked off?
Yeah,
You said that a lot. I think what you mean.
Thing.
I've said it a lot, and can you explain what you mean when you say sucked off?
Well, so remember how when we came to the Feywild from the carnival, we kind of got sucked through that portal and then we landed here. I imagine getting home is going to be the same thing. Like, I found my nerve, so at some point I'm going to get just like sucked back through a portal back home.
Maybe we can call it you're being blown. That might be a better...
There we go.
I could get blown. Yeah.
Blown. I'll stay up with you to make sure so you don't get blown, or nobody else gets blown, or as you normally say, sucked off.
What have I done? Yeah, that sounds great. Dylan, how many watches do we need for there to be a watch for everybody?
Usually like around 3, like a first, second, and third watch is good.
So should we go second, and Mirabelle, you'll go first?
I could take the first. Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, Zara, you and Iris could take the last one, or just you. Or
actually, could I take the last watch?
Yeah, sure.
Because I'd love to get some.
I'll do the last watch with you, and then second watch can be either Zara or Iris, or both. You guys want to take watch together?
No.
No. I don't want that.
I'll take watch with Arabella.
Okay. And Iris, you okay doing the second watch solo by yourself?
I'm totally fine doing that.
All right.
As long as you're all trusting of me that I'm not going to do anything to you in the night time or anything like that.
Iris, I trust you completely.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you taking the watch.
Just
Can I roll an insight check on Iris?
Yeah.
Because I came to her later than everybody else, so I don't really understand the hostility with...
Well, we killed a bunch of their friends. Regardless, if it's a rabbit person, we killed some of their friends.
That's very true. I rolled a 21.
21. Yeah, you're kind of like, you've been in and out of dreams, and it's been a little bit weird for you to remember exactly what happened. And also, to be fair, you weren't there. You were not there when Zara killed the rabbits. You were actually still asleep.
Right.
And so, you've kind of been piecing together things a little bit. And you have heard little bits and pieces from, like, the context clues of the conversations that, okay, so one of us so there was a fight and people got killed, and Zara clearly is very still not trusting and doesn't like this group. Though with that 21 insight, you could see that the like, as long if you trust me to be, alone, was directed directly at Zara. Iris was directing that directly at Zara, almost trying to get a rise out of her.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, perfect. For me and Zara will take the first watch. Yay.
All right.
Before Tone goes to sleep, would it be all right if I I do a couple of class?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I think first he'd like to take his empty flask and take some of the lake water that exists to try to make sort of an experimental potion, and add whatever spices he has left and some mushroom ingredients in there to try to make sort of a infusion.
Okay. All right.
And then, because nobody's hungry, it doesn't sound like anybody's hungry, so I don't think we're eating. And then I'd like to just replenish my my alchemy jug that I gave to the leader of the Herringons.
Okay.
So I'm starting to get better at making something out of nothing. So I think I'll find whatever looks like an old gourd in this area, and then recreate that with multiple colorful plugs coming out of it in this large overflowing jug.
Yeah. So you're able to just find. Yeah, you're able to find basically like a mixture of like a big. I'd say you'd find like a big seashell gourd, like that you're able to kind of like look and imagine almost like this thing coming to a point and getting a cork. And then over the course of your time with it, it kind of takes on that shape of a jug with multiple different points of entry for you as you have your new alchemy jug over the course of the
Incredible. And then I'd like to do one other thing. I have, out of my 4 infusion choices that I have as an artificer, I've taken alchemy jug, bag of holding, and then a third one I've taken is enhanced defense.
Yep.
And Golzog takes a lot of hits for us, but you've had a lot. Come on, you get out there, you really go in and get in the thick of it. With your four bulky arms.
Really nice.
And
6.
6, excuse me. I apologize.
I guess 8
sincerely.
with my regular arms.
Regardless, you've been really getting to the thick of it, and so I thought it might be smart to add to sort of enhance his armor class.
Oh, dude, that would be great. Thank you.
Is that possible that I can do? So maybe I can come up to him and.
I mean, yeah. What is the infusion? The infusion is just like a piece of armor, right? Technically, no, but I'm gonna let it happen.
Oh, if it's armor, I can't use it.
Oh, you can't wear armor.
Yeah,
because I'm a monk.
That's all right. Maybe does anyone else wear armor? I do, I guess. But does anybody else?
I think Hannah and Jasmine might have some armor.
Clerics, Jasmine. Actually, Jasmine and we should wait for Jasmine as well. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, not Jasmine's here.
I haven't been equipping armor.
What, you haven't?
This whole time?
Jasmine!
You haven't?
It only increases my AC by 1.
Okay.
That's one that you need.
I know.
And then it would be an additional one if I rubbed this magic mud or whatever the flavor of this would be.
Also, Natasha's a druid, so her use of armor isn't.
It's limited.
I would say, and
she has
Hannah,
armor,
what's your AC?
AC is 17.
You might want to put it on Hannah because we don't really have a tank, but Hannah and I could together, like, each be one half of a tank.
Yeah.
And if she has armor and you can do it on her, maybe
Okay.
that's the move. Oh, what does Uber support have to say to me?
What? You asking Uber
Sorry.
support for some D&D advice?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm asking them to refund
Hey, Uber
my
support.
ship.
Yeah. I'm about to add +1 to one of our armor pieces.
Okay, can you please? Is that a valid thing? Is that valid? Is
Oh
that
my gosh,
rules
that would
Yeah,
be a
fifth
brilliant
edition.
way to end a spam call.
Uh,
Be like, hey, D&D question for you, and then just go into any deep lore.
deep,
Like,
like very technical question for D&D.
Yeah.
So
if I take the fate
Marabella.
touched feet.
So I think what Tone will do is
Okay.
well, first of all, is that all right if I
I mean, yeah,
Dylan, if I like
because it's just literally an infusion of it makes any armor like a +1, right?
yeah, only one armor at a time.
Right.
So I can't go around every long rest, add +1 to everybody. It's just one person.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I think what I'll do is I'll take some mud and then I'll like scoop it up in my claws, but first add some like spices that I have in a little spice pouch, which the spices are like some turmeric, some like smoked paprika, and some other spices that I'm not aware of. And I just like I whisper a little bit on. I was like, it's a +1 AC, and then and then like it starts to like mist a little bit and glow, and
you hear unintelligible words on the
yes.
speaking
Yeah.
gibberish.
+1 AC, +1 AC. And then I'll go up to Marabella and they're like, Marabella, is it okay if you rub this on your armor?
It's like
I
a
could also put
weird.
this in your hand, and you could rub it on your armor whenever you like. I think it's all of this. You don't
Sure.
need all of it.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. It smells okay. It doesn't smell bad. It might smell a little bit at first, but by the end of the night, it won't smell anymore.
I've buried a lot of dead people, so smells don't really bother me anymore.
That's fair. That's fair. And so then I will, with Marabella's permission, just sort of pat that down on the armor, making sure I hit all of those interlocking leather plates. And
Whatever do I have?
that'll be that.
Oh yeah, I have medium armor.
And whatever your
a
AC is,
chain
though,
shirt.
just you can or I can if you don't know how, but I'm pretty sure you know how, Hannah.
How would I add that? Do I have to find
right click
like
your AC? Just go ahead, right click your AC. You should have something that came up that says like
customize,
and you can either do the full thing or you can, I'm pretty sure, do like a bonus, and you can just add like a symbol 1 bonus there.
Amazing, thank you. Magic mud rub from
yeah, like additional magic bonus, and then that should get it to 19.
Dope sauce.
Oh, 19.
Or I mean
19.
18.
I was like, I'll take 19.
It's 18.
Yeah, I think it's 18.
20, 21.
Still, every little bit helps.
You know what? Yeah, it's 26. 26 is the AC that we've landed on.
Go ahead and take
as a
take 10 d20s.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. And then I'll go to sleep until my watch.
Okay.
Thanks, Tone. I smell a little weird, but I like it.
Who's taking first watch again?
Me and Zara.
Okay. As the rest of you head to sleep, Zara, Marabella, make perception checks for me.
Oh boy.
10.
14.
Okay.
A smidgen better, but not great.
There seems to be this sense as you're sitting here on the banks of this like little lake that you hear the sounds of nature, but you don't sense anything coming. You're looking out, and all seems quiet. And not like in a too quiet thing, just all seems quiet. You also get a sense of warmth, like as if you feel protected in this place for the moment. But if you want to do anything on your watch, now's the time. But other than that, nothing will happen.
So you really like killing people, huh?
I don't enjoy it, but if you make me mad, I'm probably just gonna not hold back. Like, those rabbits were really annoying. Like, just awful people.
Yeah, a couple of them seem pretty obnoxious.
Yeah, and I point to a sleeping iris.
Well, at least she's helping us, it seems. But yeah, you're from like a big city, right?
Yeah, just trying to survive, make it in the world, and big cities are where you can find some good stuff.
So did you travel to the city, or were you from there?
No, I was sort of like dumped there at some point. Don't really know where I was born, but yeah, kind of grew up there, lived my whole life there. So what's it like working with dead people?
They're pretty quiet. You know, a lot of people think it's gross or sad or stinky. It's not that stinky. I just like to joke about that. But yeah, it's just kind of part of life, you know? I liked it, even as a kid. And, kids at school would be like, that's weird. I always kind of felt bad for them because it's like they didn't understand. It's coming for everybody.
Yeah.
Can't really run away from it, so good to befriend it almost and respect it. A lot of people don't respect it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd say death is probably the least weird thing in the world because everyone goes through it.
Right. I wonder how it works here, being on like a different plane and all that. Ooh, they got crows.
Well, maybe those rabbits I killed will come back and death works a little differently here, but those shadows don't seem to be kind of like death adjacent. But
yeah, Christ, I forgot about the shadows. Christ probably isn't the thing. Yeah, I forgot about those shadows. Dylan,
Mm-hmm.
can I do a religion check to see if, like, I've heard anything from my god about shadows or, like, death shadows being a thing?
Yeah, of course. Make a religion check.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, 21. I mean, just based off like the rules of your world, shadows are not literally things that are ripped off of your body. They're not your shadow. Like, that in the rules of your world, shadows are just like, light. Like, like the shadow light. It's just a thing. Shadows themselves, are like undead spirits. They're like undead, almost ghosts. They're ghost adjacent. They're things that you are trained and almost taught how to put down and lay back to rest. And you think about how you've seen the shadows move here. You've noticed that there are very clear differences. But also, they do seem to behave very similarly. They may have a different origin or a different way of being in the world, but when you've hit them before, and when you've seen them react to things and how they've fought, they seem pretty similar. What else would you, with a 21, what else would you maybe want to specifically be knowing about or thinking about?
Do I feel... I think it's Kalembor. Is that his name? I think so. Do I feel Kalembor's presence on this plane?
You haven't really been thinking too much about that. And you wait for a while, and with the 21, you know that your powers still manifest here. And you feel like they're trying, but that it's weird. It's like almost a muddled connection. But they're present.
You know, come to think of it, we do have shadows like that, and they're all just lost and searching for a way to pass on. So kill as many of those as you want. Absolutely no problems there. They're just, that's helping them out, if anything.
Yeah, I don't know, those shadows, they kind of freak me out, though. They don't seem to respond normally to, you know, just like stabby. Which is, you know, kind of all I do. That's all I do. I mean, I steal things, but, you know.
Well, and you sneak. You can sneak very well.
I can sneak, but, you know, who can sneak better than a shadow?
Yeah, that's a really good point. Maybe next time we face him, we can do like a bit of a distraction or something, and then it gives you time to come up and like stab.
Yeah.
What if you like bright things?
What?
Bright things, like bright. You've got that fairy. They didn't like it, right?
Yeah, Dylan, sorry. At the well, we fought those shadows and they stayed away from fire, right? Someone had a fire.
You didn't fight, you fought what at the well?
The shadows?
You didn't fight the shadows at the well. You fought, like,
the fairy
will-o-wisp things at the well.
Oh.
Yeah, the shadows were specifically later.
Okay. Yeah, it seemed to sneak up on people when they weren't really looking or aware or seeing them. And I'm sure if we prepared ourselves, used light to spot them, they'd be a lot easier to figure out.
Good stuff to keep in mind for next time. I'm really glad there's none out tonight. That'd be really scary.
With that, can I make a perception check to see if or investigation, since we already did perception, to see if there's like kind of any indication that might pop up?
That what might pop up, exactly.
Shadows, the shadow beings?
So you want to make an investigation check to see if like they might still pop up tonight or something like that?
Yeah, like is
Okay.
it like, or maybe that's a history check or something. Investigation? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
12.
12. You don't... You haven't been able to track the shadows well. You're not certain. You have only really encountered them once. You do know about the shadows that they work for the youth. You've heard that the youth and the bullywugs are aligned. At least, you don't know how much they're aligned. You know, at least from what Iris said, that the bullywugs like how stagnant this area is, because it's become essentially a big swamp.
Yeah, the soggy court.
Yeah, the soggy court. So it's very you just don't, there's no indication though that the shadows are coming. But you you can't really tell. But make an Arcana check for me, I guess.
Okay. Ooh. 10?
10. Yeah, I mean, they could come at any time, but it'd be hard to know when they're coming, but, at this point,
Yeah.
You feel like you're pretty safe. You don't see anything coming. You don't hear anything. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty safe right now, but I don't want to push our luck and say that they're not coming, because I think we also messed with some of their friends here.
We've definitely made quite a name for ourselves.
Yeah.
Rawr.
And with that, are you done, or do you still have more to say?
If we wake up Iris early, do you think she'll notice that we started her watch just like a little bit early?
I don't think she'll notice.
All right.
Okay.
Iris up a little early.
One of you make a deception check with advantage.
I'm gonna go with the rogue.
I have -1 deception.
Oh, then I'm gonna go with me at 0. Benjamin, sneaky dice. I net 20.
Incredible.
So
On a truly hilariously pointless check that I've made you roll. Yeah, Iris just wakes up.
Everything all right?
it's your turn for the watch now. We're pretty tired.
All right, thank you.
Gonna go to sleep.
All right, yeah.
We didn't see anything. Yeah.
I figured that if you saw something, you would have said something at this point.
Smart.
Exactly. All right. Good night.
And since none of you are staying up with Iris, I will do Iris's whole thing secretly. What a gift you've given me. Okay. Okay. You're sleeping through the night? Golzog.
Ugh. This is my turn.
You wake up, or you think you wake up, you are still very much...
No.
Make a perception check for me.
$14.
You wake up with a start.
Ah!
And you're in a forest, but with a 14, it's familiar again. You've been here before. And you hear the thunk, thunk of something sharp against wood a little further in.
Is it familiar like back home? Familiar like Feywild, or familiar like my dream I had before?
Like your dream you had before.
Okay, cool. Golzog kind of gets a little excited, and he's gonna like push through the trees a little bit towards the thunking.
There you see standing ahead of you Golzog, resplendent, hot, doing his drills against the tree.
Oh, hey, bro. What's going on?
Golzog! Wonderful fight we had just now, wasn't it?
I mean, I don't know if it was wonderful. I almost died like twice. Gotta work on that.
No, my friend. You have to be pushed to the brink. You have to be pushed to the brink and brought back. Pushed to the brink and brought back. You need to fear it for a little. You need to feel it. Understand that death is but a yo-yo in our hands. Back and forth we go, up to the edge of death. Do it with me now. Up to the edge of death, and then we'll have nothing more to fear. That is why we have allies to bring us back constantly.
I mean, it feels like there's still plenty to fear, but you push the fear down. You bottle it up, and that's what I've learned. And I think that was like the whole point of like what I've learned while being here. It's like you're scared, but you do it anyway, right? Like that's me getting my nerve back. Yeah.
Well, scared, but you do it anyway is different than bottling it away. Because saying that you're scared but doing it anyway means that you know that you're scared and you're fine with you being scared. Are you fine with you being scared?
It's like a really complicated question. No.
Right.
I guess.
By the way, you know, deep down, no one's getting blown, right?
What do you mean? I know that
I'm you. You know what I mean.
Look,
if you know what you mean, you know what I mean.
I love my friends. I'm really excited to be reconnected with them, and they've got a long ways to go. But they could get home just the same way that I'm. Like my trip home's just around the corner. Like it'll happen.
Why? By getting sucked off? That's not.
Yeah.
It does. Goes on.
But what do you mean?
What do you mean?
You're not talking about my friends, are you?
Why? What? I'm talking about you.
Are you saying that I'm not gonna get sucked off?
I'm saying there's nothing out there to suck you off.
But then how am I gonna get home?
Golzog, you have to suck yourself off. You did this to yourself, Marty, and you wake up.
Suck myself off? How do I don't know how I got here. Ugh. I'm gonna get to my feet and wake Tone up for it's our turn to watch.
Oh. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Crazy dream.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's wild.
Did you have any crazy dreams?
Nope.
You didn't?
No.
Make a deception check.
Can I do a...
Yeah. Make a deception check and do an insight check versus it.
Insight check?
Yeah.
4 for the deception check.
4 for the deception.
Oh, that's exactly what I'd hoped would happen.
Yeah.
Great.
Either way's funny.
Let's see. It's what am insight?
Yeah.
All right, it's 18 plus.
Yeah, you got
21.
Yeah,
21.
there's at some point as you're waking up during the long you realize, Tone, that before he even lies to you, that he's about to lie to you. And then he lies to you and you're like, yeah, that was a lie.
Okay,
Okay, fine, I had a dream. Hey,
Okay.
Tone.
yeah, buddy.
So,
You could tell me anything.
well, what was your dream first? I'll tell you my dream if you tell me your dream.
I had a dream that I was in a big stew and that I was the ingredient in the stew. And Mama Yaga was there. And she was stirring me up with a giant ladle and going and laughing the whole time. And then I had and then I had this vision of a giant black cloud coming towards me and just sucking all my memories up with a big straw. What did you dream about?
Okay. So I've actually a couple times had this dream, only while we've been here, where I am wandering in the forest, and then I meet this super cool, hot, confident version of myself, and he's got a sword, which back home, with my clan, I don't have a sword. I'm actually kind of not allowed to have one.
What?
Well, it's my own thing. So
Why aren't you allowed to have
I kind
one?
of did it to myself. I made it pretty clear through my words and actions that I am not Horde Reaver material. And I'm from a family that has a history of people who end up being Horde Reavers. A Horde Reaver is a hyper, I don't know where you're from, Tone, but you know how I'm sure every society works like this. You know how societies have fighters and killers, and then the hyper elite fighters and killers? A Horde Reaver's the hyper elite fighter and killer in my clan where I'm from. And both my older brothers are Horde Reavers. All my younger brothers are probably gonna end up being Horde Reavers.
Do you want to be a Horde Reaver?
I mean, I think so. It's kind of the thing that,
As he's doing this, can I grab a reed? Is there any reeds around here?
Yeah, of course there are.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a reed and then attach some string to it. Mm-hmm.
kind of the thing that you're told is the best thing you can be as a Mugashnar orc. Sorry, Mugashnar translates to Mountain of Bones.
Mugashnar?
Yeah, Mugashnar.
Mugashnar.
But in order to be a Horde Reaver, you gotta have nerves of steel, right? You gotta be able to kill thank Grumsh that Ladybug's not here. You gotta be able to kill a wild boar with your bare hands. You present that boar to the clan war chief, and then you run the trial of the quaking leg, and that's a long mental and physical trial. It's a bunch of different obstacle course stuff, and it's really tough to beat. And I've never been able to even kill a boar with my bare hands, let alone attempt the trial. And I don't know, my brothers are really good about keeping, people from other families from, making fun of me or anything like that. But I just
How many brothers do you have?
I am one of 7.
7?
Yeah. There's me. I'm number 3. My eldest brother is Margit. He's the best. He's incredible. A little cold, but he's got a lot riding on his shoulders. Then there's my right above me is Dozakar. He's closest in age to me. He's my best bud. He actually once, don't tell anyone this, he once killed a boar, gave it to me, told me to present it to the war chief myself so that I could run the trial, but I couldn't do it. Then there's me, and then there's, hang on, I lost the note that I have all this written on.
What's that?
Then there's me, and then there's after me there's Yarthus. He's like he you know, he's maybe not the biggest or the strongest, but he's really smart. He's always coming up with like other crazy ways to wage war. He made a whole suit out of plants, and he can like hide. He's really smart. He's cool. Then there's
Can I just start
twins.
fishing while he's talking?
There's Ul and Garl. They're younger. They're 7. And they're just monsters. They're going to be great warriors one day. But for right now, we're focused on teaching them both to speak. And then there's Nagash. And he's, basically completely independent. I mean, he's 5. But that kid can fend for himself. He's incredible. So, I've got this really great family, and they all love me, but I can tell that my dad wishes that I was a little more Horde Reaver material than I am. So anyway, the dream, I basically meet my, like, Horde Reaver self, and he told me in the most recent dream I had that I'm not going to get sucked off, which seems weird, because I've done more fighting this past week than I've ever done in my entire life. I have nothing to offer about the soup dream. I'm really sorry. What are you doing?
Fishing.
Make a survival check.
16.
Yeah, you get a bite.
Oh, get it.
Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. You take it.
Oh, God, shit.
Golzog, take it. Hold on to it. Take it.
I'm taking it. Golzog takes the thing.
Pull back.
I'm pulling
Pull back.
Make an athletics check.
10?
Can I help him?
Yeah,
Can I
help.
see
You
these?
can- yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
All right.
Because you said take it a million times, that's a help action.
We
Right,
have to clip this and count
Okay.
how many times he's
23.
23. Yeah, you bring up what was giving you a pretty hard time, but it's a very like small little rainbow colored fish with a top hat on.
A top hat on?
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't. It has. It's a little rainbow colored fish with a top hat on, but it's not like talking. It's just it looks like a fish like flopping around on the deck, but it just has a little top hat on.
Okay, what do we do now?
We'll throw it back. It's too small. It needs to grow.
Okay, Golzog flings it.
Oh no! Give it.
No, what's up?
We gotta take it off the hook.
Oh yeah, sure. Golzog takes it off the hook and flings it out into the water.
Make an athletics check.
Botch.
You Okay, how crazy do I want to go with this? Yep. Okay, so you go to throw the fish back. And as you're doing that, a large rainbow fish, like the size of, I'd say like a big, like whale size, but like not whale size, like big,
beluga
like,
whale.
like
Like a
beluga whale
small
size.
whale.
Yeah, a small whale size comes out, wearing a top hat monocle, and next is a big rainbow fish wearing a full tiara, and the one who is wearing a full tiara takes their fin out of the water, and the fin is also wearing like the equivalent of a fin
Like a white glove, yeah.
a white glove, and slaps you in the face.
Oh my god.
While the other one is just holding their hand out angrily.
Do I even put it there, or do I drop it into the fin?
You drop it into the fin.
Great.
You take 3 points of disrespect damage, and they lower back into the water after you hear them, you hear them speaking in some kind of, language.
Well...
And you see them go back beneath the waves, but the entire time, the one that slapped you turned away with the tiara and swam away with seemingly their son. And the big one with the top hat, just the entire time before lowering down, the top hat monocle just, looks at you.
I'm sorry.
Well...
Toad?
I don't have an
Toad? Toad, look at me. Make eye contact with me, Toad.
Golzog, I'm looking at you.
I would appreciate it if you didn't mention this to the rest of the group.
I think that would be best if we just keep this between us. I'll just say I can't think of an analogy that can tie in with what just happened. So let me just say, after listening to your 7 brothers, I can't name any of them, but
that's okay.
It sounds like, even though you've done a lot of fighting, you haven't done a lot of inner work to discover if you really want to be fighting.
Yeah, that's exactly what Hot Dream Golzog said, and I don't love it. He also said I'm gonna have to suck myself off, which I don't even know how to get out of here without finding my nerve first.
That's your journey.
I guess it means I gotta still find my nerve, because he made it sound like I didn't learn to be brave.
Maybe go ask him that right now.
Yeah, I mean, but it's our turn to watch.
Is it our?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the sun?
Now you share something. Sorry.
I don't remember much of my father. Kind of grew up on my own. My father was supposedly a famous chef. I have a hard time.
What's a chef? Is that like a great warrior of some kind, or?
We've been traveling together for some time.
Oh, it's the thing you do, where you make all the food, but better, with taste and flavor. Okay, yeah, okay.
Right.
So he's a chef.
Sure. So yeah, his famous across many cities, and there was a lot of expectation that I would fill his apron, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But I lost my taste.
Oh man!
So any cooking I do from memory, from recipes I've learned along the way.
That sounds really tough. I can't draw any kind of parallel, but that just from hearing it, it does sound sort of difficult.
We're dealing with very different things.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we just don't understand each other's cultures. But I could put myself in the shoes of if it were important that food have flavor, and it was my job to put the flavor on the food, then it would be difficult.
Let me also say, I love your paintings, your drawings.
Oh, thanks. That's the kind of skill I honed while I was, not off at the battles or on the hunts or any of the other, standard. They actually do appreciate it, which is nice. I found sort of a place of value in my clan, but I'd love to be able to lead the clan to victory one day, or at least a small detachment of the army.
Maybe you and
No, what's up?
No, never mind.
Oh, come on, Spill. It's just us awake.
I was going to say, maybe you could find other people in your clan like you who paint and form a group with them.
I mean, I could teach some people, but there's definitely
you could teach them. You could find or other people who are in the arts, right? And you could form a group. And
what are the arts?
And come together, almost to make a union of artists. You know what I mean?
That sounds just like making another clan. I use the painting to make like sigils for people, which they already have the sigil, but I can like update their sigil a little bit, or do not pass this way, lest ye be beheaded signs. Mm-hmm. I do really good ones of those. Mm-hmm. But I'll think about that. That's not a bad idea. Have you ever considered having like a personal taste tester who could tell you what stuff tastes like as you cook it?
That's not a bad idea.
I'd be happy to do it. I mean, I grew up eating, charred, blackened meat most of the time. What?
No, we're not there yet.
Okay.
But maybe I could use magic I'll think about that.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. That's great. You could totally use magic. Golzog hides the disappointment at being shot down about being the taste tester.
Make perception checks, both of you.
Okay.
I'm also making perception, not deception.
Perception, yeah.
Okay, cool. 19.
Okay. Ooh. 8. Was probably loud.
With 19, you see nothing. No bad things happen to you in the night.
Great, cool.
You were told, just for purposes of the in canon lore, that the Lady of the Lake would get Griselda back to you, even if you moved forward through the mist. So you can move forward through the mist. No worries about that. But,
that was like end of night. Cool.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, that's something that you remember. But that you all wake up, and you have your long rest.
Awesome. Minus 3 HP, right?
Disrespect damage.
He got slapped by a fish.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you'd still get your long rest in for it and recover it, but you did.
Thanks, man.
But you'll remember it.
Yeah.
Disrespect damage is remembered.
You take a -2 to your overall charisma score.
Let's just say that those very important fish NPCs are not coming to your aid anytime soon, Golzog.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Is this the map of Thither?
Yeah. So basically, before you head out, the morning comes, and Iris kind of already has a map laid out, the map that some of you were eyeing earlier. And it's a very beautifully illustrated, detailed little map.
Wow.
Of where you're going. You already kind of have, up where you are near the lake, you're very close to the mist border. This is kind of like the edge of where it would be. But Iris, which I think... No, not this one. I need to change the title of this song. Dear Lord. Iris, though, in the morning comes and will bring you over to the map of Thither. I'll just be like, alright, so this is the basic layout of Thither. It's older though, so it doesn't have a lot of the newer geography of where everything sits along its lines. Basically, and she starts like drawing on it. Basically, it's split in half. Not entirely in half, but imagine it like, oh no, not like a box, like a freehand, yeah. Imagine it kind of like this.
Oh, okay.
There's like a little bit of a border. It's not like an actual physical thing, it's more of a, you stay on your side, we stay on our side. One is the, like I said, House of Cards and the House of Glass. Down here is the House of Cards.
And are we down there or up here?
Well, you haven't gone through the mist yet.
Oh, great.
And he's like, well, that's the problem, right? Traveling through the mist is hard enough as it is. There's almost no way of knowing where you're going to be spit right back out. We can try to influence it. With the way things are layered in Prismere, you'd think you just kind of go from one end to the other and it would work out, but it's not really how it goes. It's kind of jumbled in the mist, and you kind of get spat back out anywhere. Haven't done it many times to notice a pattern, so I just thought that because you all might not want to die, just wanted to let you know a little bit more about each of the factions, just in case we end up on either side of things, right? Okay?
That's fair. Also, how does getting back work? If it gets all muddled up on the way in, just coming back here through the mist, like,
we'd come
spitting
back
out somewhere random as well.
We'd come back to hither, just maybe not to this exact lake.
Weird.
Oh, we just like end up wherever.
Yeah, I mean, we would be. It's not wherever on the map. It's you would be exiting and entering through where there's mist. So there's only a certain level of things to know about. It's on the border. But that's, you know, we just don't know where in the territories we're going to be. So I don't know everything. I just know this. House of Cards, House of Glass. I've lived there my entire life. And the truth is, no one knows why they're fighting. There was a reason. And it's been lost, forgotten. I don't know. It's just perpetual. They just fight and fight. Also, all this lush greenery. There's still a lot of forest. It's a very foresty place. It's very pretty and colourful. But a lot of battlefields. Lots of encampments. A lot of trenches have been built in here. So it's not as pretty as it once was. Still rather beautiful. The Sky Islands are almost untouched. The fairies... that lives there, well, haven't been fairies in Prismere in quite a long time, but their homes are virtually untouched, and those who can get up there have made a nice haven for themselves.
Is there a side that we'd prefer to land on?
Yeah. So, I guess it's like a lesser of two evils thing, right?
Yeah.
I'd say, well, it depends on the mood, actually, but for most of it, especially to strangers, the House of Glass would be nicer. even though she is the ruler of the whole damn thing, she is a little bit more understanding and takes prisoners more readily. The House of... I said the House of Glass, right? Yeah.
Yep.
House of Cards... They'll just rip out your heart.
Can you show me where the House of Glass is and the House of Cards is again?
This side is cards.
Mm-hmm.
And Zara, you
Card.
have glass, right?
Yep. Okay. You didn't need to write across the whole...
Glass.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Glass looks more fun anyway.
Are these floating pieces of rock?
Yeah, Sky Islands, I was saying.
That's not like a thing where I'm from.
Oh, that's a really bit of a bummer. The Sky Islands are actually a fun part that we'll miss when we leave.
Stay on the ground.
Well, not all rocks want to stay on the ground, and some wanted to go up in the air, and they did.
Rocks also don't want things where I'm from.
I find
that-
I find that hard to believe. I bet rocks want things where you're from too. Have you ever asked?
I just need a minute. And Golzog is going to just sort of walk away
Never
as
asked?
if he's going to the bathroom.
Zaza.
Zaza.
I've heard not great things about the Queen of Cards. Seems like she's playing a bit of the game.
That's all they ever do. Play a bit of games. That's all it is. Queen of Glass has been playing games too. But, yeah, as you might have noticed, the Queen of Cards, yeah, she likes the games. Her soldiers are... They're interesting. They, depending on which ones you see at a given time, they're more powerful or not. They are... She's only got 52 of them, but they come back a lot.
I'm back. Everything's fine.
That was fast. You went to the bathroom?
Yes. That's what I was doing behind the tree.
Make a deception check.
17.
I mean, anyone who wants to can roll an insight check. But Ira's rolled an 18.
For anyone who passed the perception, Golzog was just behind a tree going like, nothing fucking makes sense, and I'm gonna die here. I'm never getting sucked off. Oh, okay, time to go back. And then he went back.
Understood.
We all heard all of it.
Yeah, it was just very loud the entire
It
time.
was very loud.
What do deuces or wild mean?
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt, Tone.
No.
Oh, right. Where did you hear that? Well, it means that the twos are... they are some of her most powerful assassins. They're like, they're like shape changes, right? They can be anything. They're wild.
Thanks.
You'll almost never see them in a war hand.
Is there any clue when they're shape changed into something else, like that they are a two? Anything to look for?
I don't know, because most people who have encountered twos are dead.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
I've never seen one shape change in front of me, and I hope I never do.
So we should avoid twos.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mentioned that the mist could be possibly influenced in a way.
Potentially. I mean, obviously, certain creatures are a little bit more powerful. They have maybe more powerful passports or more powerful ways of traversing the mist, but I don't know.
If we go to the Queen of Glass, could she upgrade our passport?
Oh! Just gonna go to the Queen of Glass, are we? Just gonna ask her for a little favour? Oh, what a fun little idea! Yeah, how about you go do that? Yeah, how about you go walk up to the you go walk up to the Castle of Glass.
Reaction. Can I grab some of that sarcasm and use it for later?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Great.
John, you're just a terrific person to play D&D with.
Hey, yo, let me get some of that sarcasm.
16.
16. Oh, you bottle a heaping portion of sarcasm.
Yeah, as she's going, I'm just
And like as she's going, and you can see like the sarcasm almost like leaving her for a moment, where she's like almost like getting tired of her own bit that she's doing, where she's like, whatever.
Thanks. I just put my little bandolier.
Yeah, alright. Anyway, so, and then the House of Glass. All manner of creatures are on the side of glass, which means it's harder to know what you might come up against. Obviously, you might come up against my kind of people, but a lot more powerful and bloodthirsty.
You mean like Herringon?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might come up against different kinds of fey creatures, eggs. You might come up against. Well, it depends on depends on if she's tamed the dragon or not. But you might come up against a dragon. Or the dragon might be dead. It depends on some stuff. Centaurs, very territorial thems. Yeah, it's kind of like a hodgepodge. And of course, there are other people than the 52 who follow the Queen of Hearts, but it's just a little bit more. They help her in other ways than battle. The 52 really are her frontline soldiers.
Is that big house with that big tree with the house? Is that do we recognize that? Is that Mama Yaga's house?
Oh, no. No, that is something that has been on the map for a long time. And people, like I said, people have forgotten a lot of things there. My family used to remember it was a tree house, but it was in the Trent, and people loved him. But he was wandering. That was where he liked to live and hang out. But he hasn't been around there in a while.
Can I make an Arcana? Or Arcana or a wisdom check or something to try to search my memories for anything on the map that like might be involved with like trees or swinging through trees from the dream.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
For me.
All right. Okay. 9.
9. With a 9. You see that, like,
that the entire area is clearly heavily wooded.
Right.
It seems like this is actually a lot of forest. This is just a very prominent, it's an illustrated map. It's not perfect.
Sure.
With a 9, I'll say this with a 9, you can't place it in your memory, but you keep looking at it. And you can't keep your eyes off of it.
Okay.
And you keep coming back to it over and over again. Nothing is coming up in your memory, but there's something about it that just is like, that you just feel something about. There's something there.
We've already faced a lot together. I think we should dive in. I think we should make our way into the mist.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
No other
Let's
way
go.
to get sucked off.
All right. Can someone roll, one person,
I've been rolling
just a d20 for me? This is a luck check. It's just a d20,
I
no
think the
plus,
halfling should roll the luck check.
no
Oh,
plus
yeah.
or minus, just a luck check, and I know what it means. You won't, but it. What's up?
Oh, I was asking the group if I should roll because I have
Yeah.
actual luck, but also I've been rolling pretty shit.
So have I.
I will say
I
the luck is not so
believe-
much bad or good, even though technically there is, could be a bad. It's more, where do you end up?
Jasmine,
Oh.
roll it. I say it should be Jasmine.
Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
Feels good.
5.
I knew it.
Great. That's what we wanted.
Amazing.
Yep. Yeah, I had 2 outcomes for this, and let me make sure we get to that outcome. Okay.
Oh no.
This is the one I prepared for more, because I kind of had a feeling.
Cool.
You all step forward towards the misty border, which has been like repellent and almost hard. And as you step forward, you feel the scales in your pockets or hands start to glow. And there's almost like this veil that goes around you as you're able to step through it unabated. But as you get into the mist, it feels dark and feels heavy and dense. You think you see things in the mist. Can everyone make an Arcana check for me?
Four.
Number 9.
13.
9 as well.
9, okay. The highest was a 13? Everyone else, you're almost like shielding yourself. It feels like you're walking through heavy winds, but nothing's blowing. It's like you're having to struggle against something pushing against you, a force. Zara, though, you feel like with a 13 for a moment, out of the corner of your eye, you see just the cat's smile and eyes, but you turn and then they're gone. Almost like there's these images, memories, visions of the past, the future, potentially things just lost in the mist. With those rolls, it's hard for you to grasp onto anything or what anything's happening to you, but you keep moving forward. Can you all make a Constitution save for me?
Nat 20.
Are you fucking?
Oh.
Ah,
Those are 2 very different reactions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour more alcohol.
8.
8.
9.
9. I'm gonna guess Marty's was bad.
Maybe Marty botched?
Marty, what'd you get? Okay. If you rolled
He's not right.
if you rolled below a 10.
6.
Okay. If you rolled below a 10, you take 1 point of exhaustion
Oh, what the? Why?
No!
as you walk through this mist.
I don't
John, you're
want
fine.
that.
But then suddenly, almost all at once, the mist abates and you're out and you see something you haven't seen in a couple of days. It's the sun.
Mr. Goldenson?
This place is instantly, you feel wind. You feel the warmth of sun as you walk out of this mist into this forest. There's something beautiful. Colors are vibrant here. It's not like where you just left, which was dull and drab. There's still this element of what you kind of pictured the Feywild might be, almost technicolor, kind of like those mushrooms that sacrifice themselves for you. All the way back in the game of Capture the Flag, you can almost feel like this is where they were from or imagined in. It's almost peaceful, but with the sun almost blinding your eyes, you then see ahead of you, carved into this forest, a trench, and then a hastily built kind of soldiers' encampment. And standing on the rampart, you see 2 pair.
Ay, ay, ay.
Wait,
Two
can
threes.
you ping it on the map?
It's not there yet, Marty.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But you did come out somewhere around here. Like somewhere in this area.
Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool.
Because you came in the House of Cards.
Oh no, of course we did.
And Marabella and I are the tired ones.
And Jasmine.
all 3 of you except John.
Except Tone.
Which is just ability checks. It has nothing to do with attacks or anything like that. Or is it attacks?
It still sucks.
It might be attacks. Who knows?
I don't
No,
know.
it's ability checks. I looked it up on the.
You're pretty much like right around here. You came out of the mist right around here. Okay, pinging the map.
Ugh.
But you see 2 pair standing on the ramparts. 2 3s and 2 4s stand at attention. Go. Hey! Hey! People from the mist! We got mistwalkers! Prepare to die, mistwalkers! And that's where we're gonna go to break. We'll be back here.
Already.
We'll be back here in about 8 minutes as we get some water and get prepared for our first fight in Thither against 2 pair. We'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye now. Welcome back, everybody. I'm gonna need my entire party to roll initiative against the 4s and 3s. Specifically the 4 of diamonds, the 4 of clubs, the 3 of clubs, and the 3 of spades. All very individual characters with distinct personalities.
13.
Okay, 13.
11.
18.
Is initiative considered an ability check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit, it is? Hang on.
Then I can re-roll that one.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
it's still 13 because my other one was a nat 20, which would have been great.
Yeah.
Is it disadvantage with exhaustion?
Oh, wait, we have to do a different round?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it's
disadvantage with exhaustion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I get to roll one.
I'll say the cards rolled real bad, so you're fine.
Cool. 6.
What's your dex? Actually, you know, just I don't want to.
14.
14. Okay, let me see. Their dex.
Also, I have an inspiration point. Is that true?
Oh, I don't.
Or did I accidentally hit something?
I don't think so.
I don't
It's
remember
not
granting
like-
you inspiration, but
Okay, great. I just saw Sunrise
but I
when
like
I
you.
opened up my character page. I like you too.
you can put 6. I'll put 7 on these just to make it not crazy. What did everyone else get? Tone, what'd you get?
18.
18. Cool. Okay. So this is where you all popped out, and Tone, you are up. You see that they're just kind of excitedly being like, "Oh, the Mistwalkers! Let's go! We gotta get them!"
In my best voice, do they look like soldiers?
Yeah. Make a perception check. Just a free perception check.
Okay. 15.
15. So what you're seeing is like sentient
Rampart.
playing cards. Like you're seeing like playing cards that are about the size of a person, with like faces on the cards themselves, like eyes and mouth kind of being formed out of their, you know, diamonds and symbology. But also what you're seeing, weirdly, is like mechanical suits on them that almost give them, so like you're seeing like almost like a card sticking out of a metal sleeve, and also
Okay.
their arms seem to be so think of it like essentially like a card
armor.
sitting inside of a like robotic suit
Like-
of armor.
Like in the most recent season of The Mandalorian, the cards are Baby Yoda and the suit of armor is
Very similar. Very
is
similar.
IB 11 or whatever.
Yeah, but instead of it being like something on top where like Baby Yoda's in the center, like they are the top. They are like the thing, and it's a very slim opening for them to like kind of sit in. But yeah, it's kind of like they're in a little mech. But it's their armor.
So I would like to shout. I don't think Tone can change his voice very well, but Tone will be like, hold, soldiers. We come, friends. We come in peace, and we have here three of a kind.
Tone, what are you
Make
talking
a
about?
deception check.
Well, it's not deceiving them really, because they are three of a kind, right?
Make a
They're three
deception check.
awesome people. All right. And we do come in peace, don't we?
Make a deception check.
All right.
Hey, Tone. Great idea. Make a deception check.
17, no bonus, but 17.
17. Okay.
Oh man, I am tired though.
Oh, what? We don't see any numbers on you. State your number. Yeah, and suit.
State them now!
All right. Each of them will state their number and suit, but I can tell you what they are for you. It should be clear. Do you want me to just tell you what they are?
Please, before we kill you dead!
Clearly, they are all 7 of hearts.
What the fuck are you doing?
So the 7 of hearts of different decks.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
12.
That's rich. The hearts stay at the castle.
Okay, can I cast Charm Person?
Yeah, now we're into. I'm gonna say you did a lot of talking on your turn. But yeah, I'll give it to you. Sure.
All right, great. All right. So I'm gonna cast it on. Who do I like most here? I'm gonna cast it on the 4 of diamonds.
Okay, what's the save?
It is a wisdom saving throw, and has advantage if you or your companions are fighting it.
Okay.
We have advantage against it if we fight it?
They have advantage.
They have advantage. It was a 15.
Okay, so that.
No, I mean, is yours a 15?
No.
No, I'm saying what is the save?
Oh,
I'm
the
asking.
save?
What is the save?
Sorry. I think the save listed on the spell is just it's not my spell. It's just Wisdom 14.
It should be your spell save DC.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is.
Okay. Then yeah, that is a 16. Are you gonna move? Do anything else? As you cast a spell, you're attempting to charm him, and
then I'm gonna.
You
move
see the 4 of diamonds. You said
forest.
you tried to do the 4 of diamonds.
Yeah.
The 4 of diamonds, and I'll say that just so you know, the forest you can hide in there, but like they can still probably see you. It doesn't provide like cover. But the 4 of diamonds goes like, oh, the Mistwalker tried spells. They're spellcasters, spellcasting Mistwalkers. Oh, we gotta rid this world of evil now.
Oh God. Then I'm just gonna go here.
Okay.
Oh, how do I pick up my? Sorry, 1 second. Anyway, pick up. Here.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, that's your turn. Iris is just gonna go like, all right, no need to be too worried. It's just two pair low numbers. They don't even have their high card with them, and just takes out her bow and arrow and shoots, aiming for the 4 of diamonds. And full misses. After trying to be super cool. And he goes, shit, it's really, they're far up and high. It's high. You can see they're about like 30 feet up on this thing. And Iris will start moving forward. Okay, that's Iris's turn. Golzog.
So they're both pairs of guys are on the ramparts, right?
Yes, because
And
the
is
squares. Yeah, they're on the ramparts right here.
Yeah. Is there like a clear way to climb up the ramparts?
Not that you can see from here. It's pretty clearly like walls of wood, kind of like built up here. So you can't see any clear way up from where you are.
All right, then Golzog is going to run up to here. I think that's 40. Hang on. Yeah, that's 40. And he's going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
Great.
Perfect. Zara.
I'm going to dash 50 feet and try to hide.
Okay. Where are you trying to hide?
I'm just trying to like.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I see. Like right around the bend. Okay, make a stealth check.
Okay. Uh, 26.
Okay. You kind of instantly go like flush against the wall to where they're not seeing in the shadows. And it goes over to their turn, starting with the threes. The threes kind of a mechanical thing kind of like shoots up from out of their armor.
Oh no.
It's just like, huh. Taste my vengeance, evildoers! And a little dart goes flying out towards, I'd say we're gonna have the three go right towards Golzog because you're just right there.
Sure.
At disadvantage, of course. Okay, so that's an 11 to hit.
Miss.
A 16 to hit.
Miss.
As these three little, like, weird darts go flying towards you. But they all... Yeah, 8 to hit. They all just go around you. As he's like, ugh. Oh, he's good. Too good. Then the other three goes, don't worry, brother. I've got him. And we'll do the same exact thing. What's your AC, just so I know?
17.
Okay. And 3 darts go flying towards you. Again, in the same configuration, all missing, just... Ugh! What kind of magic is this from beyond the mist? I don't know, brother, but we have to put an end to it now.
Oh.
The 4s will go.
Oh my god.
The 4s will... It's now the 4's turn. The 4s will go... You fools. It's clearly a distraction. Don't ever go for the first person you see. We have to go for... that one. And they'll point way over at Marabella. And they're like, but 4s, that's too far. Maybe for you. Not for us 4s. Sit back and watch, 3s. 4s, tandem attack! And they go and link together, and those dart things go flying out again. It's the same exact looking dart things, and they shoot darts at you from very far away, which would have been its disadvantage anyway, because they're so far away.
Wild, just for the chat, there's all 7 of you. This is Dylan's real voice. His DM voice is performative. He does that, and then the 4s and 3s, that's what he really sounds like all the time.
Okay, so that first one, because that first one full, one of them botches.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's see what that would be.
Did you 100% botch?
Yes. Yes, I did. With a 100% botch.
No way.
They go, tandem link up attack! And they shoot out these dart things, and as they're shooting, the 4 of diamonds just goes, brother, I think, and then The entire mechanical suit explodes, and the 4 of diamonds it disintegrated instantly, and the 4 of clubs goes sailing off the rampart like, "Ow!" As the 4 of clubs lands in this trench, prone, and this 4 is dead instantly.
Oh my god.
The 3's just like, where's it? Where's 8? Where's 8? We need to find 8. And you hear Iris go, 8 was that high card? Oh, this is fine. We're fine. We're fine, everyone. We're fine. It's gonna be okay. I mean, like, don't worry. As that's their turn. That's insane. And Marabella, it's now your turn.
Okay. Wow there. I will go. I guess I'll go ahead and do a, yeah, since this is low, we'll keep the, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and she looks at the 3 of clubs, very nonplussed, and this opens her mouth as this gong ringing sound shoots out of it as she casts Toll of the Dead.
What's the save?
It is a wisdom save 16 because I have my speed.
That is a failure.
Yeah.
Great.
That is a failure.
Amazing. So they take 1d8 necrotic damage. 7 necrotic damage for the 3 of clubs.
This it was the 3 of clubs or the 3 of
Yes.
The 3 of clubs take it's such a clearly such a huge hit on this one. It did so much damage. It's just like, brother, without 8, I think we might be done for. Never give up. We got this. Even though we're a single pair, we have this. I don't know. It hurts.
Jesus Christ. Okay, and I think I'll I might hang out here. No, I might move. I'll move, but I'll figure that out if you want to keep
Yeah, we'll keep it rolling.
Yeah, keep it moving.
It feels like this battle is turned decisively after one.
Yeah. 100% botch will do it.
Tone, you're up.
Keeping it rolling. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna target the 3 of clubs, who's already hit, with firebolt.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a firebolt.
Oh, I don't know
We're
why.
all
I decided
using our
to do this.
cantrips.
Saving those spell slots.
I was like, I'm not wasting a spiritual weapon on these guys.
18.
18 hits, roll damage.
All right, here we go. 1d10. 1d10 fire damage. Where are you? Eight.
8. Okay. The 8, as like they're like looking at each other like, we got this. The fire goes like, it's like, it burns. It burns. It's like, no, stay with me, bud. Stay with me. Not dead, but very close. Very close to death.
Great.
And yeah, keep going.
As a can I do something as a free action, like within my inventory?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't think I can.
Well, interacting with items is always a free action.
It is?
Interacting with an item is always.
Can I take my alchemy jug? And I'd like to just pour some acid into one of my flasks.
Sure. We will go now to Iris, who will just hit. Be like, I don't let this fool you. At higher values in different hands, war hands, they are very dangerous. But this was very good job, everyone. Iris like moves closer, to get a better shot. Just hits with her crossbow. And as they're like talking, you just see him just like, brother, you have to go off suit. No, you have to go off suit. I'm not long for this. I'll see you on the other side. When the great reshuffling happens, I'll see you on the other side. And he's like, no, brother. But the great reshuffling, we don't know when it's ever gonna happen again. It'll happen. He'll come back. It'll happen. As the 3 of clubs is killed hard dead.
Oh, shit.
Golzog, it is your turn.
Guys, do we want this 4 of clubs alive, or should I just kill it?
Let's keep him alive. Maybe we can interrogate him and get some info.
Okay.
And
Is
then
it
kill him?
Yeah.
Is it a check to get into and out of the trench?
Who are we?
No, it's just some movement.
All right, Golzog's just gonna move into
It's
the
like
trench,
it's just like difficult terrain, so yeah, you're fine.
and he's gonna plant a boot on the guy's chest and like shove the end of his tree, his quarterstaff, right in his face, and be like, "Don't you fucking move."
Okay, that's gonna be a grapple check.
Okay, yeah, I can do grapple check.
Well, what else were you trying to do? Intimidate?
Intimidation, but grapple is what? A strength?
Well, are you trying to pin them down, or are you trying to intimidate them?
I'm trying to pin him down.
Okay, so grapple is an athletics versus their acrobatics or athletics. You will
Right.
be doing it at disadvantage because you're exhausted.
I know.
But they're them, so we'll see what happens.
Damn it. Neither were good.
Well, let's see.
But no botches, right?
Okay.
So mine was an 8.
Theirs was a 10.
Wow.
So they are able to like slip past you. Their robotics making them, even though they're in a robotic suit, you put your boot down, but they like flip on to their side, laying flat up and very thin. And you're like, oh, you've never encountered this kind of physiology before.
Okay, and hang on, I'm just trying to decide. Guys, I can technically... I just don't think we're going to be in combat that much longer. I could summon my arms and still do some damage to him if we want
You could
to.
knock him out and call non-lethal.
But I did my action already. I assume that's an action to try to like
that
pin
is an
him
action.
there. I should have knocked him out. You're right, Hannah.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
Pretty low stakes,
Yeah.
it feels like.
Well, I'm just gonna hang here and
Do you get protection stuff from your arms?
Oh wait, hang on. He gets what do you call it? He has disadvantage attacking me while he's prone, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move a little further down the trench.
Okay. As you're moving, you will use your reaction to try to attack you.
Yep.
You see, there's no weapons in this. It's just like these metallic fists just kind of like reach out, lurch out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. And nothing happens.
Great.
All right, Zara, it is your turn.
Okay. Fully expecting to climb up and noticing the 4 has just sort of booped on over.
Yeah.
Zara heads over and
Try to just get him alive. Golzog's gonna shout out at Zara.
Uh-huh.
Zara clearly wants to kill this person, but will comply and will do an attack with non-lethal.
Okay, roll an attack. At advantage, because they're prone.
26.
26 hits, roll damage.
Um, 13.
13 points of damage. Okay. Clearly a little hardier than the 3s. So did some damage, but still up, not bloodied.
All right, then I'm gonna go in with a short sword.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's really bad. 16.
16 just hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Just to make sure, I'll make this a sneak attack.
Okay.
17.
17. You instantly, this thing is like looking up at you, and you instantly, for the exact amount you needed, knock it out cold.
Oh,
with like
really?
the back of your dagger. Yeah.
Amazing.
30 HP. And instantly in one round is unconscious.
That's it for me.
Okay. This 3 kind of like jumps off the rampart wingsuit style, and like you see like ejects from their like mechanical bindings, and then like kind of just glides down like a car, just like lands in the middle. So it's all right. It's time to avenge my fallen pair. It's time for 3 offsuit. I'll see you on the flip side, brothers. Ha! And then you see like this energy start glowing in the middle of the 3's suit, like the spade symbol. I need.
Have you been watching Gurren Lagann?
I mean, I've watched Gurren Lagann. I don't need to. It lives in my soul. I don't need to have watched it again recently. Anyone within a
Great anime.
60. Is it 60 foot? Yes, a 60-foot radius.
60 foot?
Yeah. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it
Who
like
needs to make it? Everybody?
Jesus
Everybody.
Christ, I
is it like a
botched.
vision thing?
No.
Is it to be charmed or stunned?
No.
Fuck.
9.
What about poisoned?
No.
Damn it.
20.
This is a disadvantage, right? Because of exhaustion.
No. Saves have nothing to do with it.
Okay, I also want everyone to know that I had to re-roll this because it was a 1.
Also, Hannah, you got, it was a 77 for your bot. You're fine. It's just a normal.
Oh my
failure.
gosh. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't roll a.
100% botch for me. I fail on this.
Yeah,
Three
it's 77
spades.
is not great. It's high, but for what's about to happen, you're fine.
Okay, oh my goodness.
So, what did everyone get?
24.
9.
Okay. 9. Okay. Everyone above a 10 succeeds. Nothing happens. Everyone below a 10, you see this card has just gone off suit, and a wave of energy blasts forth from it. You all take 3 points of psychic damage.
What? It is a 3. That's cute.
Wait, if we save, nothing happens, right?
Yeah, if you save, nothing happens. And he goes, pair link! And we'll go and just like kind of try to be near the 4, but nothing's happening. And we'll just look at all of you and go, 8 will avenge us. And when 8 gets here, you're gonna be so screwed.
Can
That's
we roll an insight check?
You can roll an insight check. It's your turn, actually, right now.
Oh no, I do not want that to count for anything.
Okay.
Roll that 3.
Has this one taken any damage?
The 3? No.
Yeah.
No.
Boo.
It's the only one up, also. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Then, Merritt, what did the card just say? Pair up.
Yeah, I just said pair link.
Okay. Then Marabella will also be like, pair link, and like open her mouth, and another Toll of the Dead is gonna come out at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, right. Of course. I
Right,
have to
right.
roll for the inevitable. Nat 20. We'll just look at you.
Hey.
No, Miss Sorceress. I'm gonna win.
I wish I could do any kind of bonus action. Because that was my full action. So she'll just be like, okay,
Okay.
I'll just stay there.
Okay, it's back to you, Tone.
Can I? This might do nothing. Can I move here, and then I'd like to use the cantrip Mold Earth,
Okay.
and then take the 5 foot, because I can take 5 foot cube of earth and
Mhm.
excavate it instantly and move it along the ground and deposit it 5 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to just take the 5 foot cube of earth and put it on top of the 4.
Okay.
And cover it.
Okay, cover. Yeah, you've easily done that,
Okay.
and you see the 3 go like, the connection's been severed.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Oh, you were like,
yeah. That's
wow,
my
yeah,
turn.
cool.
Cool. Hey, cool. Where'd you get your suit? Wait, that's not my voice. Well, where'd you get your suit?
Like I tell the likes of you, Mistwalker.
Well, if you wanted me to think you were cool, maybe.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. With disadvantage because it's a bonus action. I'm making it, yeah, disadvantage because you already did
Alright.
stuff on your turn.
Alright, there's no way this works. Okay. 13.
Okay. Well, it's the Queen's personal artificer and friend who made it.
Cool. Good luck.
Ha! I'm a 3. I make my own luck. Iris just kind of walks up slowly behind the 3 with a club raised and just tries to bonk him on the head. Are we also keeping this one alive, or?
No.
Nah.
No.
Kill him.
Kill him. Kill him.
Okay. Okay. Only deals 4 damage. Really bad rolls for Iris.
Still not nothing.
Ugh. Ugh, what a weakling.
Oh, puppy.
Gulzog, it is your turn.
Yes, I can make it over to here, right?
Yeah.
Because I know
Well,
the trench was.
It was. Yeah.
It's-
I mean,
yeah.
how much was your movement again? 40?
40.
Where were you?
I was right here.
Yeah, you can of course get there.
Sure. Okay, cool. Golzog is going to get over there and just bash the 3 with his quarterstaff.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Are you shitting me? I'm rolling bad, guys. 8.
That misses.
Oh, God damn it! And then let me see if I can do anything with my bonus action that's fun. I don't think I can. I think I have to hit and let me double check my unarmed strike. Shut the fuck up. When you use the attack action with an unarmed, I'm gonna make an unarmed strike. So God damn it, and then I'm gonna stomp my foot, and hopefully that hits him. 19.
19 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, thank God. 5 damage.
5 damage. It's starting to look worse for wear already. It's just like... But I'm putting up a fight, and that matters. Zara, it is your turn.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If I were to move here, because the 4 of clubs is unconscious, will you rule that as a creature being within 5 feet of me? Like, if that makes sense?
Are you trying to get sneak attack on 3?
Yeah.
You already have it because your allies are within 5 feet.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That is
you get it both ways. It's been very rare that your allies were ever this close.
That's very
Zara doesn't see allies; she only sees enemies.
Yeah.
You
You have sneak attack if you hit.
Sweet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna attack with the rapier. That'll be
It's just a normal.
23.
23 hits. Roll damage.
Great. I'm gonna roll this with sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
And that'll be 14.
14. Let me see. I'm just gonna let you all know it's 1 HP left.
All right, I'll go short sword.
And he's gonna go like,
gosh.
I'm the hero here. Did you botch?
Oh, that's not great either. 13? No,
13.
that's not 11.
11 misses.
Great. I will, I'm gonna move away from it.
Okay. It'll strike out at you with
Since I hit it,
Oh, right. Yeah, you have the swashbuckler thing.
Great. There.
It'll just go like... Never underestimate me. Never. And we'll strike out against you, Golzog.
Great.
He's brave.
A 7 will miss. He'll just kind of weakly go like,
Who, me or the card, John?
The card will go like,
card.
No, you were saying he's
yeah.
brave.
Yeah, the card's pretty brave.
He's stupid.
The card will go at you and like miss fully, and then goes like, that was just my feint. Here comes the real one, and rolls another attack, misses, goes, once again another feint. Here comes the actual punch. None of them hit. Not any one of them. And he just goes like, now you don't even know what's about to happen to you because all 3 of them missed. But did they? Did they? You're nowhere near ready for what's coming up in the next part of the deck. You don't even know. You don't even know. Kill me. There's so many more. There's like at least 50 more.
Can I toll of the dead him mid?
Yeah, it is your turn. Yeah, Toll of the Dead. What's the save?
Yeah,
Again?
16. Wisdom.
He saves.
Are you fucking kidding?
And he goes like, not now, Miss Sorceress. I'm talking.
He just hears a crazy tone in his
Yeah,
ear.
he just hears like a tone. He's like, "No, I'm stronger than this."
There's a little bit of blood coming out.
And Marabella, you're just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
What, doing anything else, Marabella?
Can I fight? He has 1 hit point. I can't do
Yes.
anything. Can I like Misty Step on top of him?
Do you want to Misty Step?
I can use a Misty Step without using a spell slot once
Just
per
wait.
long rest. If you let me, I can Misty Step.
If you
like,
want to use a Misty Step onto him and use that once per long rest thing, I will gladly, as a DM, take that for this guy.
okay, I would kind of love to. I get it once per long rest, a Misty Step, and without using a spell slot. So I will just
So you're Misty Stepping
he says,
on top of him? Okay.
Like a good 10 feet.
I mean,
on
I
top
will
to just-
say, I will give him a dex save to potentially not take damage. So if you, like, just before you do it, I will be giving him a save to not take damage, and you will take falling damage regardless.
Oh my gosh.
So that's up to you.
Just
Oh,
we'll kill him.
Okay, I'll hold off.
Wait.
But as a bonus, this will be fun. No, never mind. That's a full action to do that. Unless you allow it for color. No, I can't. Never mind.
Okay. So,
I just look grumpy.
Tone.
I will. I guess I'll just try to hit him with Firebolt again.
Okay, roll an attack.
He's really good at saves, John. Watch out.
Well, this is just an
right.
attack.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Here we go. 19.
19 hits. Describe it. I feel so weird saying describe it for this guy, but describe it.
Tone feels really bad for this guy, and so he just goes right up to him, and like with his claw pointed out, and he says, "You have fought well. May you be shuffled back into the deck of, what did he say earlier? Reef shuffling? May you be
barely
ready
heard it.
May you be ready for the great reshuffling. Sorry if I got that wrong." And then fire comes out and starts to burn his card from the bottom up.
It's just like as he's like screaming, he goes, 3 of spades. Remember the name. It's gonna be the card who kills you all. Ah! Emulates, disintegrates.
Three
Flecks of
spades.
card blows into the wind.
3 of spades, remember. 3 of spades. Well,
Iris just kind of goes like, yeah, all right. So a lot of the lower suits are kind of like that. And a lot of the higher suits are kind of like that too.
oh boy.
But like worse. But it's even worse because they actually have like the stuff to back it up, right? So it's like they do that, but then they're actually kicking your ass, and it doesn't feel good at all.
Did anyone take any damage?
I did.
No.
How?
I took 3 damage.
Oh right, yeah, from the
Consulting
offsuit
the
attack. The offsuit attack.
Oh,
right.
I guess I did too.
Yeah.
I took 3 psychic. Yeah.
I point to the 4. Should we wake that guy up?
Yup. Golzog
Let's try him
thuds
up
down.
first.
Golzog thuds down into the trench next to the guy.
Mhm.
Let's try him up first, though, right?
Pats
Can I
it.
gag him?
Wait. Oh. Yeah, sure. And then, does anyone have rope?
Sure, we all do. Zara, good luck with tying him, and I'll give you a guidance, Zara, with the.
Okay, I do. I think I have. Yeah, I have rope.
All right, Zara,
Lovely.
come on over and
All right.
bind this guy like a sweet little hog.
I want to
Uh,
gag him too.
All right. Is that a sleight of hand, Dylan?
Yeah, do a sleight of hand with advantage.
And with a D4.
Advantage and a D for 23.
23. you're pretty clearly able to. Their hands bend back really far, like easily, and it's still in like this little mech suit thing, but you're able to like really get the thing tied well. You feel secure in what's happening here.
Great. Anyone got a way to wake him up? And
Golzar's gonna pat his cheek.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Disadvantage for me?
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Ignore that. That was nature by accident.
Did we search the area to see if there are not any other cards nearby before we...
8.
Speaking of 8.
Yeah, you're able to like just. It was mostly to see if you like botched and killed this guy.
Joey.
Break his neck.
Yeah, Joey. You like slowly just wake him up, very groggy. Just. Why did you heathens leave me alive?
Why? Well, you attacked us, man. We're just trying to get. What are we trying to do? Golzog sort of looks to like the rest of the group and Iris.
Well, the first thing we do is not tell the enemy what we're trying to do. We're just trying to not be captured by the House of Cards.
Good call. Well, we've got no quarrel with you. I'm gonna cover his ears and then look up at Iris and be like, "We've got no quarrel with him, right?"
I mean, not him specifically, but I guess.
Maybe we should ask him what they're like. Is this an outpost or is this like a or are they?
How many of them
guarding
are there
specific?
here?
Oh yeah, that works. What are you guarding?
Why would I ever talk to mistwalkers like you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Zara like pulls out her rapier and like points it at him, like, "Hey, remember this? It's what knocked you out."
Make an intimidation check.
Can I help with that by pulling him back towards me and going, "You can talk to me or you can talk to her"?
Yes, make it with advantage.
12.
12.
Okay. Fine. I'm sure I could regale you with a story before 8 comes back around from his patrol to kill you all.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to as well if you'll allow it, Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
13.
20 frickin' 3. No, 21. 20 frickin' 1.
Both of you are able to pretty much glean that that's what this guy believes. You could guess that 8 is more powerful. Like, just based off of your idea of, like, I kind of get how these things work now. You get that 8 is more powerful, but also, if 8's alone, based on how you kind of are gleaning how cards work together, probably easy to take down, might do some damage to some of you, but, like, you'd outnumber it and take it down. Him down really easily. And also, the sound in their voice sounds like they have no idea where 8 is.
His suit is still on him, right?
His, like, mechanical suit? Yeah.
Can I search the suit?
Yep.
Sure, make an investigation check.
21.
21. You find, like, on this one, you're able to find just, like, a minor health potion.
Hell yeah.
And...
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'll do it later.
And
and you find like a little maker's mark.
Alcohol?
Like the whiskey?
Like no, not like the whiskey, but like a maker's mark.
The insignia.
The insignia of a maker.
What does it
Okay.
look like?
What maker's mark is named after?
Oh.
And it just has like a little oil can, and it says TM.
Oh my gosh. Trademark.
No.
Trademark.
It's just an oil can and a little TM
TM.
on the oil can.
TM. Mm-hmm.
I hand one of the, because I have 2 healing potions, or I hand one of the healing potions over to, I'm guessing Marty, Golzog.
I don't have one, if that helps.
Yeah, I hand it to Golzog, and I like kind of show the maker's mark to the card, and I ask, "Is this the artificer you guys were talking about?"
Did 3 talk about the artificer? I was passed out by that point.
Yeah.
God damn it, what a brilliant fool. He could never keep his mouth shut. But youth, you know. It sucks being the low man on the totem pole. But hey. Like looks off
How many
wistfully
of
and
you-
doesn't finish any sentence.
Okay.
How many of you guys are here? How many cards are there?
Oh, us? We got
You
about
guys are
10.
so scary.
10 more in the back.
Is he lying? Can I do a...
Make
Oh, yeah,
an
insight?
insight check, yeah.
Can we all make one?
Yeah, of course you can.
24.
19.
16.
You can all tell it's just them.
It's just that.
It's
Great.
just them and 8 probably, but maybe 8 hasn't even been back in a long time.
I
Go ahead. Sorry.
I
Like
kind of
maybe
like
8
push,
fucked off.
I push the rapier like closer,
Ugh.
and I say, "Hey, so all right, you're clearly lying. You're gonna," and then like I kind of like point to Iris on the map. You're gonna point on this map exactly where all your outposts are, and you're gonna tell us where your friends are, and then we'll be all good, okay?
I wouldn't tell you information like that.
I'm
Can
gonna...
I,
Oh, go ahead.
while I would like to grab one of the bodies and
Mhm.
bring it over here.
Yes.
Oh, you're
Three's right next to him,
sick.
right?
What are you doing? Which
and
body?
just while he's saying I won't tell you anything, just one of the dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Just while he's talking, I want to put my hand on it and cast decompose.
He's like, oh, you're sick. You're sick and twisted. You're sick and twisted, you villain. You Mistwalker sorceress.
Then...
Is he watching a body decompose like fast in front of him?
So essentially what happens is over the course of the next minute, the corpse begins to rapidly decompose, sprouting fungus and moss as it begins to degrade into compost and mulch.
Even if I did know any of that information, I wouldn't tell you.
I'm gonna
Real
take...
quick, Golzog is
Oh,
also
inside,
go,
he doesn't know where any of them fucking are. And I'll look at Golzog and be like,
You don't
I told
even-
you I could do it on people.
You don't even have to do an insight with what he just said and how scared he clearly is of what he's seeing.
Mhm.
That's why he wasn't going to tell you anything. You're kind of getting that this is like an outpost that was like out of the way. These are 4s and 3s, and you already know that 2s are very powerful, meaning that like 3s and 4s are at
Bottom
the
of the
bottom
totem
of
pole.
the
The bottom.
bottom of the hierarchy, and so they are like, no, they are not important enough.
I think what this means is we should loot this whole place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
100%.
I turn to the group and very like pointedly and loudly, not like screaming, but you know, clearly, all right, this guy clearly doesn't have any useful information that he can give us, so I say we just kill him.
What if we just like get him out of his suit and then send him on his way?
How about we kill him?
Yeah, I think
Because he has no
I think
information.
she's right because he's not useful. And he's clearly doesn't have any more information for us.
If he
Yeah,
was
he has
useful-
seen my face, which means he'll tell everyone that Golzog and Testin Scarf is one of the people who turned over this outpost.
Wait. You don't have to kill me.
I mean, if you were useful, we maybe wouldn't have to, but because you're so useless, like, I don't know. Kind of seems like we gotta kill you.
But if you kill me, no, it's fine. The great reshuffling will happen again. We know it.
What? Because we're heretics and we don't know anything about this great reshuffling, maybe as a last act before we kill you, you could explain what it is.
Yeah, enlighten us.
How often does it happen?
When all 52 fall, and every card has been dealt its last hand, the deck gets reshuffled. We live. We die. We live again.
Interesting.
Guys, I just had a thought. When all 52
Bury him
fall,
alive.
is there... What were you going to say?
No, I was thinking that.
I was thinking...
Bury him alive. Is that what you
What
said?
if we find a spot where we could like bury him up to his neck, make sure he can't get out, and then leave him so that...
I'd still die.
Bury him alive with just a little bit of air.
But why were you
So that
making
you
it
can
worse?
breathe.
If you're gonna, now I'm gonna negotiate down. If you're gonna kill me, just do it quick.
I think
No, we're not going to kill you because you clearly are going to
You're
be
not gonna kill
reshuffled.
me.
We're gonna bury you alive.
But what?
We're
but
just
what
gonna
if-
bury you.
But the reshuffling hasn't happened in a long time. So.
Well, unless you can tell us something interesting, maybe we'll kill you quickly.
But I don't know anything.
I pull everyone aside so this guy can't hear us. Guys, we have some extra.
Where's it?
We have some extra scales. We have extra passports. I say, we bring this guy back to hither. Leave him there so he's alive. The reshuffling will never happen.
And anyone we kill stays dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
We could totally do that. We could also just, for the time being, leave him hogtied on top
we
of the
don't know. We don't know if we go through the mist if we're going to end up anywhere near
That's true.
a place where we could leave him.
Honestly, I think that it might be a bit too much, and
What if
we
we
should
just
just kill him anyway.
What if we just leave him hogtied on top of Sierra so that he's
Because he
cargo?
could get out, he could escape.
We
There's
could kill him
something-
at any second.
He clearly wants to die.
I don't, because what if it's the last time? Because the reshuffling hasn't happened.
I got this.
The
I got this.
reshuffling's not
Guys,
happening forever.
guys,
I don't
guys,
think
guys,
it's a real
guys.
thing.
Guys, the mist is right over there. Let's just go over there, untie him, and shove
Push
him
him into
through.
the mist.
And then we've got time.
Well,
before
he
he
could
ever
just
comes
die
back.
anyway. It could just die anyway.
That's true.
Or he also
Or-
could appear. He could reappear in 6 months, kind of like a Braveheart character, where he's got like leveled up. And
Why would that happen? If that were to
Never
happen,
know.
that would mean there's some sort of higher power who's some sort
I've
of
read a lot
like
of stories.
really gifted storyteller guy who understands story structure.
I don't like
and-
this.
I'm on team kill him. I think this is too much.
I mean,
But don't
I think-
kill me though. I'm
Well,
on team
there-
not
No,
do
team.
that.
I'm on team kill you quickly. I'm on your side.
there's
What if we
two.
made him? What if
Well,
we
I want to
made
hear
him
what
so we
Zara's
can't-
saying.
What if we made
Yes.
him so we can't walk?
Look, Golzug already gave him way too much information. He either goes to hither or he dies.
What if we?
What
if we
information? I
cut
didn't
off
say
his
my whole
legs?
name in front of him.
You told him what we were doing here, your whole name, and a bunch of other information.
Okay.
Pretty sure you
alright.
mentioned your social as well.
You have two choices. Okay. Hey. Hey.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. What?
Down. Shh.
Mhm.
Calm down. Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. You've got two
Right.
choices.
Mhm.
The first choice we incapacitate you and leave you alive where no one will ever find you. The second choice, we give you a quick, clean death and you wait for the reshuffling. But that'll only happen if you tell us how to use how these suits work and if there are any weak points.
I'm growling at him to help John with intimidation.
He goes,
You clearly know how to use the suits. You wear them. I don't know how, even if you don't know anything else, you know how the suits work.
I'll go somewhere where no one finds me.
Okay. All right, so we're going to cut off his legs and
What?
bury
No.
him. We're going to cut off his legs and bury him.
But
and
I don't
no
know
one-
how those suits work. My brother got killed because we don't know how they work. We just go inside of them and then we use them like because there's a little bit.
Clearly, hey, shh. Hey.
I
Clearly
want
the-
to just Toll of the Dead him, to be perfectly honest, but
Yeah, just go ahead.
is that okay?
Clearly, the artificer told you something.
No, he didn't tell us anything. We just go. We get put in a suit. This is new.
You're going to need to tell
We
us.
didn't have them over the other reshufflings. The other reshufflings, we didn't have them, and now we have them this time.
Okay.
Are you doing
Alright.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
I'll
alright,
make a wisdom
goodbye.
save. Which he succeeds.
Are you
What's that?
fucking?
What's that loud noise?
It burns. Well, should we at least
That's the sound
explore...
of death.
Guys, what if we at least explore this outpost and maybe there's like a cell we can throw him in or something while we look around?
Is
No,
there
he's-
anything
he's
useful
already
here
seen
at the
all
top?
of
Is
our
there
faces
anything
and
useful
everything.
in this place? Tell us where it is.
Yeah, there's like boxes that we're told not to look inside of.
Where are they?
Supplies?
Inside.
Weapons? Supplies?
He's pretty light, right? He's a card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright,
pick him up and I'm
I'll
gonna
help
start
you.
walking towards the
All
fortress.
right, I'll go with
Golzog's gonna follow.
Yeah.
He's out of the suit, right? We've pulled him out of the suit.
yeah, you can, and he'll just start
Actually-
going.
So here's everything I know. Here's everything I know. So the thing is that the reshuffling hasn't happened in a long time because well, no, but you didn't say. You don't understand why though. It's not. But and you keep thinking it's like, oh, if we just don't kill him, but you have to understand why I want to be alive because I'm worried that it's not going to happen because there was the traitor. The traitor. He hasn't been found in a long time and he hasn't died in a long time.
What was his suit?
He was the queen's best soldier, and he betrayed her,
What was
and
his
we don't
suit?
know why. It was
What
the
was his
ace of
suit?
spades, and he was so fucking cool. And then he was gone, and he's been gone for a long time. And our numbers are dwindling, and they aren't coming back. And we're worried that the reshuffling's never gonna happen because he hasn't been found, and he might not die. And then what if we can't come back ever again? And we used to be immortal.
How
We
many
used to
cards-
be immortal.
How many cards are left?
I think well now I'm not good with the numbers. I think around 35 maybe.
Can I do an insight to see how, like, I know he says he doesn't really know, but like kind of how confident he was with like that guesstimation?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Can I, while she's doing that, can I investigate as an artificer, just to investigate his suit and roll and also cast identify on it to decide
Well,
yeah.
sort of what.
Yeah. Cast identify. You don't need to roll an investigation if you cast identify.
Does he have like a gate key on him for this gate?
Yeah, he would.
I'm gonna take it off him and use it on the gate.
Technically, his blown up brother would, but you find it.
Great, cool.
So if it's a magic item or other magic imbued item, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it takes attunement and how many charges it has.
So it's it's just like an armor set, essentially. It takes attunement. Only cards can wear it because of how thin the chassis is. Like, you can't really get inside of it otherwise. It's when you look at it, you can tell these ones are shoddy and not well made. You can kind of get the feeling that maybe for the higher suits, they are going to be better made. These ones, though, are not. You do notice, though, with Identify, that every single one of these suits, like now that you're looking at the others, they come with a property called Link, which in a full war hand, they can link up to essentially become a Megazord.
Ooh.
Okay.
So if you encounter a full house or a royal flush and all the suits, they essentially are a bunch of different groups of Power Rangers, essentially, is what's happening here.
Yeah, special forces.
Yeah, they're special forces, and if you encounter like a group of a hand in certain configurations, they will form up to be a certain mech called like a full house, and because all of them could potentially be a part of those, they all have these like potentials to link.
Oh, I rolled a 12 on that insight, by the way.
The insight, yeah. I mean, look, this card is clearly caught between like a rock and a hard place, where it's kind of like fearless about death, but then when it's not quick and being like asked of him, like, do you wanna, it's very scary because there's this like looming idea, and the amount of like, how many do you think? Because you've heard that like this is a war-torn world that's locked in a perpetual war. So when you hear about the reshuffling, you're like, okay, it makes sense. These are like soldiers that come back all the time. But seems pretty confident, but you don't know how long ago they were around all the rest of the cards.
Okay. I'm continuing forward into the fortress, but I also ask,
me too.
Did the Ace of Spades betray the Queen of Cards to the Queen of Glass?
We don't know why he did it or what he did it. We just know that he said he wanted out, and he found a way. We think.
All right. I continue into the fortress to find the barrels.
Me too.
Can I throw this in the bag of holding?
The guy?
The suit.
Oh,
the
sure.
suit. I mean, yeah, you should be able to throw. It would take up a lot of the suit. I mean, a lot of the bag, but you can throw it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Is there anything else you all want to do before we head off for the evening?
I mean, I think we want to. Can we search the compound, or is that?
I mean,
We can
make an
start
investigation.
next week searching, or...
Huh? What would you say, Hannah?
Like, do you want us to do the full search now, or can we come back and search? Like, not come back and search, but I mean, like, start next time.
I think we may want to start next time because there may be some like story importance. It's not just like items for you.
Okay.
But I will say, as you make your way into the fort with the 4 of clubs on your back, you all will level up to level 5.
Oh, amazing!
Yes!
And then here's a crazy thing: do we want a long rest again right away because so many of us are exhausted?
I'm not mad at that idea.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the fort. Well, I mean, the 8's not going to be a huge issue, but
It seems like the fort is empty. After making sure the fort is empty, could we long rest there?
Maybe. I mean, I will say to long rest immediately after a long rest maybe
It's a little
maybe
silly,
not.
I know. Yeah.
It's a little silly and a little gamey, to be honest.
Okay, cool. Yeah, forget it.
There's a rule that we have never really worked with because it usually doesn't happen, where technically you're not allowed to long rest twice within 24 hours because you're sleeping 8 hours.
Truly a rule book written by someone pre-2020.
Well, Marty, the
I
idea,
long rest 3 times a day.
the
now,
idea of
in
you
real-
sleeping 8 full hours twice in the same 24-hour period is
Yes.
truly wild.
I thought so too, but everything is terrible.
I know.
No, that's fair. Super fair. Very excited to level up.
Yes. Okay.
Woo!
Ew.
Well then, thank you so much, everyone. We should have Natasha back, and we will see what the mermaid training was all about. I think Natasha will also be gone a little bit longer after she comes back for this next one. So there may be some arc without her for a little bit. But welcome to Thither. Welcome to the weird world of the House of Cards. I had a whole thing planned if you didn't come to the House of Cards, but I kind of had a feeling you would get here. Thank you, Jasmine, for your low luck roll. Sending you to the more annoying of the two sides.
Can always count on me to roll low.
And with that, does anyone have anything to plug? I have a feeling it's going to be mostly to support the strike, which I agree with.
I was going to say, just if you have any way to support the WGA or any way to get the corporations to agree to the WGA's terms, please do so.
Man, that'd be incredible if anyone in our chat had that ability.
If you have a direct connection with any heads of studios or
Wait a minute, the
coaching
CEO
members-
of Netflix is a huge Hero Club fan?
Holy
and
shit.
Low key, guys,
Yeah.
it's mostly Netflix.
And they haven't told us anything?
I have one other thing to plug, which is I'm doing a show this Saturday with
Ooh.
Jackie Emerson.
Oh, fun!
Called
Aw.
Pinot Noir.
Ooh. Oh, you're doing
and-
Pinot
Oh,
Noir.
yes.
This is a murder mystery improv show where they have a celebrity guest every week. So it's this Saturday at UCB at 10:30?
I think it's 11:30.
11:30. Thank you, Hannah.
Check the socials.
Yes.
But it's the special guest this week is Tony Revolori
Oh,
of
sure.
Spider-Man,
Grand
fame,
Budapest Hotel.
Grand Budapest Hotel, and royalties.
Yep. Anyone else? No? Well, thank you so much,
Nope.
everyone, for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.